And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rocky Mountain Pro Charge. This is Supercharge 9, and in the ring you see our host for the evening, Chango Bronson, in the ring with Chico Adams, who, during the break, Chango was talking to the fans and giving them a bit of a show, as only the Mad Showman can. Chico Adams came out and disrespected not only Chango, but also the entire state of Colorado. Well, Chango's about to give him what for, Stevie?
I'm not liking this Chico Adams one bit. How are you going to come up in somebody's house and interrupt the host?
Well, Chico Adams, he is a world-traveled veteran, has wrestled in some great places such as NXT, MLW, FIP, and many, many others, trained by, well, he's actually trained by the Wild Samoan family.
Well, that he may be, but he does not have the MMA background and combat sports acumen of a Chango Bronson.
Now, Chango Bronson, he is one of the legit baddest men we have ever met, ladies and gentlemen. If you see the right arm of Chango Bronson, it's littered with tattoos. Each of those tattoos, a broken bone to highlight an actual broken bone he caused in action, whether it be professional wrestling, MMA, or catch wrestling, where he is a gold medalist, Stevie.
And what's truly remarkable about that is it covers half his arm.
That it does. If you ever get a chance to look at Chango Bronson up close, pay very close attention to that right arm, and you'll understand that the Mad Showman is not someone to be trifled with. Chico Adams, he's finding that out right now.
Capital.
It looks like the Mad Showman may have taken a bit of a break as we see the Limb Reaper starting to slowly come out of Chango Bronson. And Stevie, that's not good for anybody here in Rocky Mountain Pro.
And least of all, Chico Adams.
Ooh, Chico there with a quick little drop toe hold, sends Chango across up and then kicks that middle rope right into the throat of Chango Bronson. A very smart maneuver.
That's right. Ring veteran, as you stated earlier.
With a mean streak, ladies and gentlemen. Chico Adams, has worked several times with Too Cold Scorpio. Asked Scorpio about him in the back earlier today. All he told me was, just watch the guy. He's a hell of a wrestler, and he's got a hell of a mean streak. Not someone you want to anger. And if Too Cold Scorpio is telling you not to anger somebody, you may want to take heed.
Absolutely right, and I never get tired of hearing that reference. We got Too Cold Scorpio in the back. We can just pick his brain for information anytime we want.
Well, Too Cold Scorpio, he will be in action later tonight as he and Airborne Alex Anthony, the Blacknecks, they're going to defend their Rocky Mountain Pro Tag Team Championships against the Tag Dudes and Rick Riordan and Curtis Cole here tonight. A match several weeks in the making. Stevie, I'm looking great forward to that.
That's right, a long time in the making, and it goes back to when they lost those tag team titles at Milestone 9. I was there representing the Tag Dudes, and I have seen a change in them. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know what they're thinking, but we'll find out tonight how this thing plays out. And back to the action here. Chico Adams gets caught. Looks like the armbar. He's trying to get it in.
But Chico Adams, smartly, he's going to lock those hands, not allow Chango Bronson to get all the extension. Went for a quick cover there. Only a 2 count, says referee Eli. And Chico Adams, clothesline, takes down Bronson. Going for a quick cover. 1, 2, no, kick out by Chango Bronson. Chico Adams looks a little frustrated.
And again, the ring savvy, though, of Chico Adams, rolling that armbar over into a cover, forcing Chango to make the break. Very intelligent.
There you see, ladies and gentlemen, most people may not think much of that move, but what Chico Adams just did was rub those laces of those wrestling boots right across the face and the eyes of Chango Bronson. Not a very bad maneuver to do, not necessarily the cleanest of maneuvers, but definitely effective, as now Chango Bronson's going to have problems seeing out of those eyes as they can become swollen. Chico Adams now with a chin lock keeps Chango Bronson centered on the middle of the ring. Not a bad idea, keeping the Mad Showman down.
Not at all. Simple but effective. Keeping Chango discombobulated, keeping him off his guard so he can't get one of those judo holds or that armbar that he's famous for.
Oh, Chango Bronson with a spear. Chico Adams should have done his homework. You never know when Chango Bronson is going to come out of nowhere with that spear.
That's right. You can lay out the best game plan, but when the guy just bounces right back at you, what are you going to do?
Oh, Chango Bronson looking for his line. There it is. It was a clothesline that he was looking for. It goes for the cover. No, a kick out by Chico Adams.
Eli says
showing
too.
that fighting spirit.
What's Chango thinking here?
Going for another clothesline, but Chico Adams, he's going to stop him. Oh, look at this. Big belly-to-back suplex. Drops Chango Bronson down. Now go for the cover. 1, 2. No, Chango is able to kick out.
How tough is Chango Bronson? I mean, we cut up, we laugh, we joke all the time. The Mad Showman is very entertaining, but look at how tough as nails this guy is.
Chango Bronson, double tough. Oh, there we go. Breaks free, a couple of knees. Oh, look at this. Picks him up way high. He told me about this earlier. The piece de resistance. There it is. Driving the face right across the knee. Goes to the cover. 1, 2. And Chango Bronson is victorious here on Supercharged.
That's it. Got all of it. What was that called?
The piece de resistance, says Chango Bronson. Very effective maneuver. Picks him up in a powerbomb type position, only to bring him all the way around with a driving knee right to the head. What an incredible maneuver there by Chango Bronson. Now the Mad Showman, our host, he wants a microphone.
And what a show this has already been. We're just 2 matches in.
Well, what does Chango have to say? And Chango Bronson, he is victorious here on Supercharged 9, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after the break with more Rocky Mountain Pro action.